Okay, let's just pick a few random cards here, see what we can get. Maybe there, couple more, maybe there, just like that. Is that good? Okay, what do we get? Ooh, a couple of fours, so small pair. I bet you I can do better than that. Let's try. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see a little more. Boom. Aces, baby. Aces all the way. Okay, movie review. And that card trick, or I should say card move, is actually in the movie. Sean Farquhar uses it as part of his routine in the movie, and he teaches it on his website. I'll leave a link to it. A bit of a move monkey move, but very cool move. Lots of applications. I'm just starting to get comfortable with it. I've only performed it live maybe 10, 15 times, and great reactions, even just in its simplest form, just letting someone grab a couple of cards and then seeing if you can improve the hand that they chose. The deck I'm using is the Carnival Midnight bicycle cards. Nice looking deck. You can see the back of it there, I think. Nice looking deck. That's a joker. Nice looking jokers. There's an extra card with the regular back and a little skull there for some trickery. Very nice. So, yeah, this movie, I decided to review it for a couple of reasons. One, just for fun, because it attached itself to the card move that I've been sort of trying to figure out how to build a card routine around. It's a real utility move. Damn good looking move for social media because you can just do it quick. I mean, you didn't even have to do what I did. You could just go, here's 4 cards, boom, it's another 4. You could go queens to kings, you could go whatever. But the movie surprised me. I had seen it coming in my feed and social media, and Sean Farquhar is a fellow Canadian. And another thing that kind of struck me was that a main component kicking off the movie is talking about Di Vernon, and he's from my hometown. I live just outside of my hometown now of Ottawa, Canada, nation's capital, and Di is from Ottawa, Canada. So kind of a neat little thing when you consider how small Ottawa is, and when you consider how small Ottawa is in general. Anyway, there were a few connections, and I kind of liked the look of it. I've always been a fan of Sean Farquhar, but he's kind of very Canadian sounding like me and a real yapper like me. So, it's not necessarily the kind of act that I would watch a lot. I watch more of the quiet guys, like my favorite magician is Mario Lopez, because he's almost all pantomime. A good talking Canadian, I hear them every day, all the time, so including myself. But I like Sean Farquhar. I'd seen him on Penn and Teller and blah, blah, blah. And I had liked his response to the pandemic and the lockdowns, creating his own theater and so forth. Anyway, David from Magic Orthodoxy had reviewed the movie and given it the thumbs up. So I thought, you know what? I got the time. I just rented it off of Amazon Prime. And I was surprised by it. Because first of all, there's not a lot of magic movies. And it's kind of hard, unless you're sort of doing a biography of someone, what do you do with magic in a movie? And so I didn't expect much. I expected some kind of an excuse for Sean to sort of show off his skills and lay out some backdrop for some magic. But he always seemed like a really kind of honest guy and a creative guy. So, I hope for the best. And boy, was I pleased. The story is as good as the magic. It's a fun story, sort of a detective thriller of the ages story, and it wasn't cringy, wasn't cheesy, wasn't sort of just a thin thing, a thin layer to give excuse to put the card tricks on top of. It actually played really well to the underlying element that entertainment just needs to be good stories. And I think, especially in this day and age of everything being on video, that kind of gets lost. I mean, it always gets lost with magic because we like to be move monkeys, we like to be tricksters, we like to create sort of a very visual flash thing, but no one remembers anything when it comes to performing magic for the layman without a good story. They'll say to me later if I did some really cool thing with my finger or something, oh, that thing with the finger or with the rubber band, or that was cool, or he's really kind of cool with cards. But if you don't have routines and stories that go with your magic, people just don't remember it. It's not entertaining where you remember the song because of the way it made you feel and where you were when you first heard it and why you listened to it a lot. And it's not, without a good story, magic's really not attached to anything. So I think what Sean has done here is prove, first of all, that you can tell a good story and attach magic to it without one stepping on the other or upstaging the other, and that we need to do this, which is the real reason I'm doing the review. Is I think it's a great movie for anybody to watch. It's actually something that lay people could totally enjoy. They would enjoy the magic and they would enjoy the story, and they'd sort of enjoy the sentiment, really. There's a lot of sentiment to it. I think Michael Vincent's performance and his sort of expression of magic is sort of the pinnacle of it in this movie. He really kind of brings across that parlor magic, that rich, thick curtains and deep wine colors and top hat. He brings that sort of that gentleman-y, I don't even know how to express it, but magicians know what I'm talking about. He brings that sort of class to it and that sort of natural, thick, historical element to it in the movie. So I wanted to do the review to promote magicians seeing the movie. Not many non-magicians watch my channel, or if they do, they don't watch it that often. They see something they might like and then they might show it to a friend and then just kind of pass over it. It's just quick entertainment. Mostly it's magicians who watch my channel, so I'm hoping that a solid review and a couple of tricks might help promote magicians seeing this, because man, it's a wonderful story, and it really just sort of by example, which is the best way for me to learn. I'm not great at learning from a technical layout of something. I'm much better at learning by example from other people's performances. It's a good example of what we need to put in our magic. So before droning on any further, I'll just leave it at that.